We are all in this together. If we don't do something to stop the destructive nature of industrial practices and government policy, what are we going to have left for our children?
Concerns are being raised over a silica sand mining operation. Indigenous-led allied groups in multiple provinces served a mock eviction notice to the company who wants to extract the sand and use it to make solar glass. On Tuesday, at the steps of the Manitoba Legislative Building and in Calgary at the head offices of Canadian Premium Sands, mock eviction notices were delivered. The act intended to demonstrate that the mining company does not have support from all community members in the region, where plans are underway to mine 1.3 million tons of silica sand over the next 30 years.
What we want to do is to let the company know, to let the province know, and to let Canada know that we will not just go and let industry, government officials, just do away with our treaty rights.
Marcel Hardesty from Camp Morningstar on Hollow Water Traditional Territory is concerned the proposed silica mine is threatening a community trap line on Treaty 5 territory. Hardesty says community members were not properly consulted on the project, adding he worries the mining operation will have detrimental impacts on the environment and surrounding wildlife.
It feels like they don't care what we have to say. It appears that they don't care what happens to the people that live in close proximity to the site.
Hardesty wrote to Premier Heather Stephenson on November 1st, 2021, raising his concerns over an alleged $250,000 payment from CPS to elected leadership of Hollow Water First Nation in 2018. He claims the money coerced the community to support the CPS proposed silica mine.
You can't have a project of this nature without considering those that live there and work there as your partners, and they're our partners.
Glenn Leroux, president and CEO of Canadian Premium Sands, says the company wouldn't consider a project of this size and scale without proper community consultation. Leroux says originally plans were underway to mine the fine silica to sell as fracking sand, but now every grain of sand extracted from the proposed mine will go towards making solar glass panels. Leroux says the project will create hundreds of jobs locally, reduce carbon emissions globally, and allow Canada to compete with China in fabricating high-quality solar glass.
Because of the benefits that Manitoba brings in, 100% renewable hydroelectricity, it's very cheap on a world basis. We have access to abundant, responsibly produced natural gas from Western Canada. We own the sand, and those things combined make us competitive, believe it or not, make us competitive with Chinese suppliers.
Leroux says CPS will continue their consultations with community members. As for Hardesty, he is asking for further conversations with government to uphold treaty rights and discuss community participation before the newly revised CPS silica sand mines move forward. City News reached out to Manitoba Premier Heather Stephenson and Chief Larry Baker of Hollow Water First Nation. Neither were available for comment. In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.